this is Joanna, and today I'm going to make a card using some die cuts. And I'm using this word die, Love You, from Simon's Stamp, and I'm using this is the pierced rectangle stacks die from My Favorite Things, and I'm using this really cute guy, the Kangaroo from Paper Smooches. I just love him. And I'm using some pattern paper from Lovin, and of course some Nina Solo White as my card base. And I'm going to do things a little bit different today. I'm going to talk instead of letting you guys listen to the music. So I hope you like it. Let me know in the comments if you rather listen to music or you would like to hear me speak. But I'm planning out my card here, and I'm starting out with the Love You die, and I'm just securing it with some washi tape. And I'm going to keep all the dies inside because I'm going to use the negative die cuts, and I don't want to lose any pieces, so I'm just keeping it in place. And then I'm stamping my Kangaroo with Memento because I'm going to color with Copics, and if you use Memento the ink doesn't smear, so I think that's really good. And here I'm deciding that maybe the card base is a little bit too big. But that is easy to fix, so I'm just trimming it down a bit so it fits the front panel a little bit better. And I'm using my ATG to adhering this. And when I use this, my husband is always giving me a hard time because he thinks it's so big, so he's like, "Oh, I can't see you behind that big tape glider." So he thinks that's so funny. But well, hey, I never run out of adhesive at least. So that's a good thing, I think. But yeah, it is big. And I'm coloring in the Kangaroo with some Copics, and I'm using a warm gray, and I am using two colors, and I'm starting out with the lightest color, and then I'm shading with the darkest color, and then I go in again with the lightest color to blend. So this is really easy Copic coloring. This is not a tutorial. I'm still learning, and I'm using some pink for the eye. And I have actually created a own color scheme for the colors, because I'm almost always coloring on Nina Solo White, and with this color scheme I can see exactly what the color looks like. So I think that's really works for me. And here I'm just grounding the Kangaroo using the same warm gray color. And now I'm removing the die cut, and I'm saving all the small pieces because I'm going to use the negative die cut. So the Love You die, I'm going to save it for another project. I'm not using it on this one, and I'm just popping out the small pieces because I'm going to adhere that to my back panel. And I'm just temporarily adhering the front panel to the card so I can get the small pieces in the correct place. And I'm using my SIG glue pen. And I really love this glue pen. I love it. I think I have mine for 2 years, and it's still working. It's not dried out or anything. I just love it. I think it's really good. So if you don't have one, I can strongly recommend you getting one. But here it seems like I have all the small pieces in place. So I'm taking off the front panel, and I'm adhering some dimensional adhesive to pop it up. And I'm just lining it in place. Press it on. No, I'm not pressing it on. No, I think the card needs something else. So I'm deciding to cut the Kangaroo open. I don't think he will mind, but I will put a heart in his pouch. So in the same stamp set, there is a small heart, so I will use that and stamp it again with some Memento, and use a red Copic to color it, and then just cut it out. And I also always use a black brush tip when I have cut it out to paint the edges, because then it looks like you have cut it out perfectly, and I never do that, so it's a really good thing for me to do. It looks a lot better. And then I'm just adhering it to the pouch. I just sticking it in the pouch, and adhering it with the same glue pen again. And now I can put my front panel on the card. Just lining it up. Perfect. And then I always use Wink of Stella. I'm addicted to Wink of Stella. I love it. It gives such a pretty shimmer in real life. I love it. So I use it all the time. And then I'm also using some glossy accent, or this is actually crystal glaze, but it's almost the same thing. I'm using that to the heart. And now the card is done, so I hope that you have enjoyed the video and that you have understood what I have been talking about. Take care!